Joao, welcome to this wonderful channel, Creative Kingdom AB. It's high time, my country people, to ask question. Who are your leaders? The negligence of not asking that question has led many to a journey of no return. Confusion on the minds of many Nigerians. It's a time we need good governance in Nigeria. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. The question. Thank God, God has finally remembered these children, just like the day of old. You know, like the day as of old, God remembered the people of Israelites by sending a deliverer, which is Moses, to go and rescue them from the hand of their oppressors, which is Pharaoh. Applicable to what is still happening in Nigeria today. God always remember the needy, the poor, the orphans, the less privileged, the widower, the sick, through human being, true man. Anyone that allowed God to use him, God will use. But anyone that does not allow God to use him, what is contrary to God is devil. Devil will use him to reduce his people. You see how these people have been, what they have been reduced to. These people they have been reduced into this kind of pitiable condition by so many Nigerians leaders. My people, God said, yes, I have heard the cry of my people by sending Moses to wipe away their tears from their eyes. God has finally remembered these children by using VDM to wipe away the tears from the eyes of these children. Who will ever believe that these children, God have already planned for their well-being before even they were born? Who will believe that? You won't believe it. Didn't you know that every natural resources and mineral resources God have blessed Nigeria soil with, they actually is for the purpose, for the needs of these children. Oh, you don't know. But what happened to all those resources, all those mineral resources, natural resources? Nigeria politicians, they control all those mineral resources, natural resources for their own personal benefits, not for the benefit of the citizens, but their own personal benefit. You will see them buy private cars. You see them buy big residents in foreign countries, hiding money here and there before the money even expired. Before the money decayed, they will not even know, because the money they sold from all those resources never actually belonged to them. It belongs to these children. In the actual sense, you go to civilized nation, developed countries, their politicians, their leaders, they control. What is the purpose of even a leader when the leader is not meaningful, is not useful to the people, to the needs of the people? It cannot control the resources for the benefit of the children being born in that country. What is the use of such leaders? It's like it's more or less like useless. When somebody is not responsible, it means it's irresponsible. When somebody is not useful to the society, to the people, it's useless. How many Nigerians have the benefit of their resources? None. The politicians hijack the resources of the people. personalizing it for their own personal gain, for their own personal interest. Go to the developed society, civilized society. The resources, all these resources they are being that are being sold in Nigeria, they are buying from Africa. They're controlling it. They control it, managing it well, in order for them to lay good plan, lifetime planning for the upcoming one in their nation. They have what they call reserve. Their children's children will not suffer whatsoever all this raw material they are buying from Africa, because they have brain, because they have knowledge. Knowledge is a light. But the leaders, some leaders from Africa who have no knowledge, who have only darkness on their mind, because ignorance is a darkness that will not enable anyone to see what is right to do for his people. Some African leaders, but Nigeria precisely, are not seeing it this way. They only believe on having mansions, private jets, big car, exalted cars, why the lives of the owner of the resources will be reduced to these pitiable conditions. What an omen. Thank God for a deliverer like the very dark man, who allow God's idea to be converted into tangible results like this, who know the purpose of God in his life. My people, I want you to watch the rest of the segment, for enable you to know that the only reason why God gave us life, the only reason why we are born to make our nation great, our society great. That's the only reason why we didn't dash out water while our parents were having it. God allowed you to survive. You didn't dash out water. The only reason why that happened is for the purpose for you to come and use that your life to make your nation great. But a situation whereby purpose is not known. A quote from his blessed memory, Dr. Mike Morris. He said, when the purpose of a thing is not known, what will now happen to that thing? Abuse, they will abuse it. These children, all the resources that actually belongs to them. Are you going to talk about crude oil, gas, gold, limestone, all sort of mineral resources? They actually belong. These are the rightful owner of all those resources. But what does Nigeria politicians doing with all those resources? They are controlling it, personalizing it, controlling it for their own personal interest, not for the interest of these people. They are not. When you go to civilized country, there you will see the leaders of the civilized country, how they work with the bank to make sure bank is paying to any children that is being given birth to in that nation. Their citizens, and even foreigner, they are paying monthly. These people have no mineral resources. They have no natural resources. They are only just buying this raw material from Africa and reproducing it. They are not wasting their money of those children. They are paying monthly for those children. My country people, let me allow you to watch the rest of the segment by seeing the abundance of joy in the heart of these children, how they expressed their joy and gratitude by even praying for the very dark man for allowing God to use him to wipe away tears. My people, let us watch this.
tagged to this video made by this guy named Den Bliss on Instagram, where kids are seen sitting on the floor to learn, and some of them even lying on the floor to learn, in a community called Emadaja in Delta State, which was really heartbreaking. Immediately I reached out to the guy and I told him that I was bringing solution with immediate effect, because I was so upset. Looking at everything, I just calculated in my mind that with 5 million naira, you could just put chair for everywhere, make these children sit down comfortable to learn, you know. And then I said, okay, let me go to the community. My brothers and sisters, when I got to the community, what I saw was bigger than what I thought. This is their toilet.
What's happening here? Close your eyes for us. We're about to get released by the
police. Nobody should tell this place. Now the toilet now. Now toilet be this.
Now, this is what happened. On the 21st of January, I was tagged to this video made by this guy where kids are sitting on the floor to learn, and some of them even lying on the floor to learn, in a community called Emadaja in Delta State, which was really heartbreaking. Immediately, I reached out to the guy and I told him that I was bringing solution with immediate effect, because I was so upset. Looking at everything, I just calculated in my mind that with 5 million naira, you could just put chair for everywhere, make these children sit down comfortable to learn, you know. And then I said, okay, let me go to the community. My brothers and sisters, when I got to the community, what I saw was bigger than what I thought. This is their toilet.
Nobody should tell this place. Now the toilet now. Now toilet be this.
Ross. No many days I get
No, I will not put it on internet.
Normally, let me tell you.
No, with this thing, see the country in the weekend. See they do this contract to just sue the money.
And they send people for you now.
Community for Abi.
So, this thing. You are not aware. You are not aware of the work that you just came and show it. And so the government will not do it. Don't feel like you owe government anything. They will not do it. You love these children.
So this debate was because they didn't want to let us go on with the project, because they said we need to take permission from the government and everything. But I had to tell him that if I leave this place, the government are not going to come and do it. This place have been like this for donkey years. You know, this school have been in existence since 1946 and they've not done anything. And you still want me to wait for government permission? Hell no. The craziest part is that this thing you are seeing is just beside the children's classroom, which was really crazy. So immediately I told them to get all skilled worker, and I'm going to pay express. I need the borehole done. I need everywhere to be revamped. I need them to renovate the building, break this down and restructure and remodel it real quick. So that was how we were able to get people to come. Like, Jesus Christ, look at this place. But anyway, successfully we did it.
When we came to this place was hit with dirty. Now this whole building you are seeing here was dilapidated, broken and scattered. So we had to renovate, rebuild, and make it look like this, because the whole toilet was abandoned and they were shitting behind the school. So far so good. This is what we have here now. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there was literally no toilet here before. 6. 7 and 8. Now, all these things, every tree you are seeing here was abandoned. They were not using them, so we had to just fix this new WC and everything. Now, even the borehole was extended. Because initially it was just this. So we had to add the block and add more taps. Add more taps to it, but not just that. So now, if you notice, so the kids were lying on the floor to study. These chairs, we just brought in some chairs, and we brought about 50 pieces. So we put release 10 of each in every class, and then the ones that were there before, they are trying to do some renovation. So this class as well. So the water, like the water, man, you don't drive. Okay, so how long is the video going? I'm gonna parties. Some little parties. We have to do some little patches, then some of these chairs will be revamped. So far so good, I would say we have spent approximately, how much again?
Give and take 11 to 12 million.
11 to 12 million. Now mind you, this is not real money, so nobody's saying this. Hard-earned money, yeah? Coco Peace money is inside, my money is inside as well, you know? So, yeah, there's a before and after, so you see everything. Peace and love. Don't play, shout out to Coco Peace as well.
Yes, so we are done with everything. And then, unlike the governments that will just build and not put people in charge of management, you know, or put people in charge of management and not supervise the people. Now, we employ 3 other persons, 2 women to be in the toilet permanently until the school closes. And I'll be paying our salary. The 2 of them, I'll be paying them. And then 1 other lady to supervise them. Because I know go spend, we no go spend, because we will pay money savings out. No go spend 12, 13, I'll be 14 million naira for this thing. Hard-earned money. You know, then tomorrow you go the community, go, yes, one thing don't spoil. They leave them like that, you know. So we put some people to be in charge of management. And then I still need to go back there to go and do solar for the pumping machine. My money don't finish, but I'll go do them again later. I don't broke. But God go do them, yeah. And those children don't pray for our head. So money must definitely come. I'm not scared. And you see, those children prayer, now I make nobody fit touch me for this country. Their prayer strong. I know they go, pastor, please.